We found out this morning inflation is getting hotter, and if that isn't proof this Biden economy isn't booming, how about this?
Credit card debt is also rising. Americans accumulated $43 billion during the second quarter of the year. And that's not all, folks. Poverty also on the rise. Newly released data shows the number of children in poverty more than doubled last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bidenomics. Joining us now, Heritage Foundation fellow Joel Griffith. Joel, well, let me reverse. Is Biden and company, are they doing anything to make this problem with inflation better?
No, the President Biden has made this problem dramatically worse. If you reference those inflation numbers, the typical family now is earning $5,000 less per year now than they were 2.5 years ago. And in 21 of the past 26 months, American families experienced a very real pay cut. It's no surprise that as credit card debt soared and American families have put on $3,000 per family in additional credit card debt the past 2.5 years, almost dollar for dollar matching the income loss as American families have drained their savings and then gone into debt just to pay the grocery bill and, of course, the very high mortgage payments right now.
You know, Joel, you're talking about income loss, but Biden economic advisor Jared Bernstein was out touting Bidenomics, claiming that real wages are actually up. Listen to this.
You couple that with real average hourly wages are actually down since the day President Biden took office, about 3%. So is that Bidenomics?
Real wages are up relative to before the pandemic. It's 80% of the workforce that's either blue collar in manufacturing or non-supervised, non-managers in services, and those wages are actually above the pre-pandemic level.
Joel, your response?
Real wages last month increased 8 cents per hour. That's just a fraction of the dollar per hour that we've lost over the past 2.5 years. And when we're looking at these wage losses, that $5,000 is serious enough. But if you're a family with $20,000 of credit card debt, you've seen your interest payments go from $1,500 a year to $3,000 per year. And these inflation numbers don't even factor in the cost of housing. If you're a middle-class family buying a standard home, your mortgage payment has gone from $975 per month 2.5 years ago to more than $2,000 per month today. It's a disaster. It's as if the administration refuses to talk to the tens of millions of families that are feeling the pain right now.
Right, and it's that industrial policy of theirs feeding these subsidies to these industries that it's kind of got a long tail on it to feed this inflation. But it's what you're talking about, Joel, where you have the housing cost and the cost of renting that is causing this homeless crisis and now hitting older Americans on fixed incomes who cannot afford the increasing cost of living. This year, the average Social Security payment is over $1,000 less than the average price of rent, forcing many older Americans out into the street.
Yeah, elderly Americans on fixed incomes are the most susceptible to big rises in rental costs. If you break down the homeless percentages by city, places like Miami are some of the worst right now for elderly Americans. Close to 35% of the homeless population of Miami is 55 plus. But if you go to a place like Columbus, Ohio, for instance, only about 4% of the population is 55 plus. In a place like Chicago, which also is relatively affordable housing, the homeless population for the elderly has remained relatively stable. So it's these areas that have been most susceptible to the housing boom, and it's not always those cities that are responsible for that. This housing bubble has been the creation of our federal government now for years, subsidizing mortgages, and then of course our central bank printing $2 trillion to buy up mortgage-backed securities, and it is harming young, starting families and the elderly the worse.
Joel, you're great. Thank you. You really broke down so much of all the problems hitting working people, young, old, and all of us. Joel Griffith, thank you. Please come back, Joel.